morning, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so quite excited here. I purchased off one of the groups in Facebook. Absolutely excellent quick turnaround. It was in Australia and New Zealand, and I did a really good deal, and I'm absolutely wrapped. Secondhand decks, and they're great because all you need to do is when you get them is to cleanse them, cleanse the energy, shuffle, put them in order, just anything you can to sort of shift that, to make it your own, basically. You want to make it your own energy in the deck. So, actually quite excited. I've got the Paulina Tarot, Black Cat's Tarot, and the Tarot the Marseille Arcana, which I'm quite rapt about, which I quite like, to have something a bit different in that range, different sort of colourway and stuff. So I'm quite looking forward to sort of diving into these three decks. I've always wanted the Paulina Tarot, or one of her decks anyway, so I'm quite rapt to get that. Now, Black Cats was not one that was on my thing, but I actually think I'm going to quite look forward to that as another alternative cat deck. I do have Cats Rule the Earth, but I just feel like this one might be something that I might dive into, sort of a bit of a darker energy, with being the black cat, sort of witchy vibe sort of energy. I'm quite looking forward to diving into those. So now that we've got these three decks have arrived in, so let's have a look at, let's begin with what I'm going to do is begin with the major, with the Marseille. So let's put these two decks to one side, and let's dive into this here. Okay, so you can sort of see the colorways here. Now it's all in English. It's not like normally we'd get them sort of maybe in French or Italian or Spanish, sort of depending on what, you know, like the ancient Italian would be in Italian, the Spanish would be in Spanish, and then you've got the Tarot de Marseille would normally be with French titles. Well, these are all in English, of course. So that's the difference here. We've got the English, like the Pope. Okay, instead of the Hierophant, of course, it's the Pope. It's Chariot, Justice. So just to give you an idea, we've got the Hanged Man, of course. Death has got no title on it, of course. We've got Temperance, the Devil. Now we've got House of God instead of the Tower, because of the French translation would be La Maison de la Dieu. Maison de Dieu. So we've got the Star, the Moon, and the Sun, of course, Judgment and World. Okay, so now we've got Battens, which is like the Wands, of course, Battens. And you will notice, of course, the numbers here. So the 9. We've got Page, Knight, Queen, and King. Okay, so now we've got the Cups. 3, we've got 4. We've got 9, 10, we've got Page. Okay, now we've got Swords. I hope I put it up the right way. Okay. So yeah, just gives me another alternative in the Tarot de Marseille style decks. Now with Pentacles, you'll notice that they haven't got any numbers or anything on them. It's just by looking at the cards themselves. Page, Knight, Queen, and King, and the coins, not Pentacles, sorry. So that's that one. Very quick flick through. Okay, next we're going to do Black Cats. It's kind of cute. Oh, actually the Fool is a white cat. Now you notice with the Major Arcana they've got numbers on either side, so there's no actual titles of the cards, just the numbers. Okay, next we go into wands. Okay, Knave, Knight, Queen and King. Right. We go into Cups. Queens. Four Pentacles. Haven't looked at the little white books yet. They all came with their little white books. They're all, you know, they have got their boxes, but of course I'm not going to use the boxes as I don't with any sort of tuck box decks that I get in. I normally put them straight into a bag or put them on in my basket. Okay, so that's deck number 2 done. Let's have a look at the last one. So these are just quick flicks through, just to sort of show you what I got. So now you'll notice with this, it's quite a sort of a busy, with Paulina's decks, there are actually quite a lot in them. Like there's a lot of colour, there's a lot, you know, well, the pastel colours in these ones, but also there's a lot of imagery in them. So they're quite busy cards. Something I quite like with the borders. When there's busy cards, I do like to have some sort of border so that when you're doing a sort of larger spreads, the images don't sort of merge into each other too much. So they are quite a busy, it is quite a busy deck, but I love that. Very fae energy, of course. Mystical fae type of energy. I'm quite rapt about. It's just another fae one to add to my collection. Quite like the fairy sort of, or fae energy. It's a very, it's sort of a gentle but yet mischievous sort of energy. So I'm looking forward to just diving into this one. Cups, swords. Okay, the last of the Pentacles, right. So let's just have a look at a quick message using this deck. Let's dive into it. Oh, gee, what fell out? What forced itself out of there? I did not quite expect that. I think this one here is quite important. That's right, these two. What have I got? Well, I've got Knight and Queen of Cups. So we're talking very emotional. So we're talking very much about moving forward, nurturing oneself emotionally. I think that's quite important with this deck here. Like I said, I think it's got a very gentle energy. So I'm talking about very much about moving forward in a very emotional, nurturing oneself, maybe with a little bit of romance to oneself. Oh, what else flipped out? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So there is that generous. I think it's a very generous deck. Very, again, you've got that kindness, assertive. I think it sort of goes straight to the point. There is a sort of a straight to the point sort of energy about it as well. And we've got Three of Wands, so it helps us to finish any, to create any, to create something new, if you like, to create something new. I'm sort of getting like an alchemy energy with that Three of Wands there. So I do feel like there's that that sense of, yeah, just taking a moment to pause, allowing us to sort of reflect, create something new in some way. I'm sort of getting a very sort of alchemy, like taking that moment to pause allows us to create something new in our path with our dreams and goals. So kind of interesting there. And Nine of Wands, to persevere, to keep going. Okay, so we look at these. We've got Knight and Queen of Cups. So it's definitely very emotional journey with this deck. Very emotional journey. It does feel like there is that whole taking a moment to pause, reflect, move towards finishing what you need to do, creating something new on your path and with your dreams and goals, allowing you to sort of persevere, to keep going. But there's also very generous energy within yourself to be very sort of to the point, to the sense of getting things done. So yeah, kind of interesting. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Big thank you to my Ko-Fi members, and thank you to Anna for being so quick and responding with the parcel.